Hey guys, what is up? It's Adam Webb. Welcome back to another Minecraft survival episode. Today is episode 104. Welcome back to the Let's Play. Hope you guys are all having a great day. What is this guy doing, perching on our land? I don't think I authorized you to be here, buddy boy. But today we're gonna do some fun stuff, man. We're gonna do some fun stuff after all. Before we get on to today's episode, let's go ahead and feed our puppies. Let's go ahead and grab one more rotten flesh for Jasper. I know he wants the special. He's going to get this special rotten flesh right here, this one. Let's go find you, Jasper. Where are you? Where are you hiding out today? Where are you hiding out today? Here you go, Jasper. There you go, buddy. Here you go, Blue. Here you go, Joey and Pinky. Now, we are going to need a fish. I've got a fish for Mittens. So let's go back up here. Let's go over to the fishing dock and get a fish for Mittens. I wonder if I throw... Never mind. I was gonna say if I throw it at a real like swimming fish, will it give me like, will it catch that or will it not? I'm not really sure. Maybe we'll get something special today though. Maybe hey, actually we'll just got a raw cod, but you know that works as well. So let's go ahead and see Mittens, and I will tell you guys what we are doing today. How are you doing, Mittens, on this bright and wonderful morning? Let's go ahead and exit the door. And we're actually going to be heading over to the village today for the sole reason of one huge project that I am about to start. And I also have something to show you guys that we have been doing in the world. Well, actually, they kind of build on each other, these two topics. So we're going to get into that in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and collect these, though. If you guys don't know about this, the dam just has like this huge tarp over it because I'm emptying it, and this is the only way I know how to. Just get rid of every block of water, so that's what I'm doing now. But if we head over here, on the other side of our library, you will actually see that there is this huge plot of land now. There's this huge plot of land that's flattened out. There used to be a big mountain here. I took that all out and I flattened it. But that's what I'm doing for this whole portion of the island. There's a river that splits part of the island by like just a quick little river. I'll actually show you guys that right now. We're going to cover that, and then I will show you what we're going to be doing in today's episode. But this river sort of separates this portion of the island from the rest of the island. This river goes here and then starts up over there. But this portion is all one portion of the island, and I plan on flattening it all out. So to flatten it all out, we're going to have to get rid of all these mountains and stuff. That's a given. But when referring to the village, it's sort of weird because there's no real way to sort of get rid of the village. I mean, there's a way, like, I want to keep the village, okay? That's one of the big things I want to keep in the world. I want to keep the village, and I want to reserve the houses, although I do want to make this area flat. So there's only one way I can really do that, and that is get rid of all the land underneath the village and extend the houses downward. Now, that seems like a big project, but we're going to start that today. It is going to be a very big project, but we actually are going to start that. But first, before we do that, we're actually going to need some wood. So we're actually going to go over here and break one of these really big trees and see, because I need oak wood. So let's see if I can get any of, like, a good portion of oak wood out of this tree. Let's just go as high as I can, and we'll see how that brings us on the wood spectrum, how much wood I get. Let's just go ahead and do that. I believe there's one wood up here. Is there any more wood up here? I don't believe so. Maybe one over here. Yep. One over there as well. Oh, that was crazy. I'm getting some block lag. There's a lot of entities in this world, so block lag is to be expected nowadays. Hopefully that will fix itself soon enough, though. Let's just try to get all the pieces out of this trees, because one of the biggest things that bothers me in Minecraft is when people don't chop down these big trees all the way. That just super bugs me out, because it just sort of floats there for all of eternity. So we're going to make sure we get all of it. Let's see if there's any other pieces of wood. I don't believe so. So I think we should be good. We'll just break it out, and then we will break it just like this, and we will grab this wood, and we will start to move on with our lives now. This should be just a little bit. This should just be enough to make sure that we can do a little bit of extension on the the village. Let's try to grab all this stuff, and then we'll go back to the village. This was a little bit of a mining expedition I did, like one of the first 10 episodes, I believe. But that's just sort of there. I'm just going to leave it there for now. But let's go ahead and start terraforming on the village. So we're actually going to start on this side, which is the eastern side. This is the eastern side. I should know that because that's north. We're going to start on the eastern side of the village, and we're actually going to start terraforming it. So there's a few things I need to keep. And one of those includes this. This sort of pathway. So we're going to try to preserve this as much as possible. Let's just go like this, and then get this out of the way. And also, if there's any grass that is, or if there's any block that is not grass, I'm going to replace that as well. Just to keep a solid of all the blocks. Make sure it looks good. Now, we're going to try to till this. And we cannot. Okay, we can do that one, though. We're actually going to wait to till that until that grows. But we just have to know that that is where it will grow. Let's get back to terraforming. I want to try to preserve this shovel, but I'm not 100% sure how easy that would be containing everything. This is going to be a little difficult. Let's just start over here and then sort of let's just sort of navigate our way over there to the other side. Getting rid of all this, and then we'll see where we are left when we get over here. Okay, so we're going to replace this little bit of stone here, and then we're actually going to place some torches, get rid of all this grass as well, make sure it's nice and even. Try to keep it as steady as possible. There we go. I think this build might look a little weird before I actually get into like the real type of build. Or it might look weird at first, but I think once all the village houses look the same, it will look pretty nice. I'm using a sort of weird type of build method for it. What I'm doing is I'm not really extending the houses downward. I'm just adding sort of posts at the bottom. If that looks weird, then I will extend the houses all the way down. And I'm not even sure this build will 100% work, but this is just something I want to try out. We actually are going to have to remove some of the houses just for the universal roadway. But for now, I think this will have to be the best that we can do. But this looks good on this side. Let's go ahead and move on to this side. Trying to preserve the roads as much as possible still. So let's do this. Let's get rid of all these flowers as much as possible. Let's go ahead and start doing this side. So this is going to be the first little project we've got. This little flower bed right here. Let's just keep terraforming. Hopefully I don't run out of shovel before this episode ends. I probably will end up doing that though. And we are low on food. I'm gonna eat a bit more. Alright, looking good. Okay. Let's just get rid of these. There we go, looking good. So we've got our first little predicament. Now I want to see how this looks. Will this look weird? Maybe. We'll come back to that. Let's just keep terraforming, seeing where we can get. Let's just keep terraforming, and then we will try it on this house, and we will see where that, or how that looks. I know it might be a little weird because the bottoms are different, so we might have to end up doing something with the bottoms. Okay, so we've got 48 on this, so we can use this pickaxe a little bit more, a little bit longer, and then we'll switch over to the iron pickaxe in a bit. Also, I need to make sure that I do not... Okay, we're out of inventory space. This is bad. We're probably going to have to make some chests or something to preserve inventory space. Bam, bam. Okay. Let's go ahead. I say we make a chest over here. So let's do this. Grab this. And we'll just make a temporary chest that we just pile everything into. All this is unnecessary to carry. Let's go ahead and take a sleep though. Make sure no mobs get on us. Definitely not trying to destroy this village any more than we already have with getting rid of villagers. If there's any beds in here, I believe there should be beds over here though. Oh no, maybe not. Where are all the beds? There's one. Okay, that was crazy. Boom. Okay, so I think we will need more wood for this project, and I'm definitely going to need to repair these tools for this project. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to work on this project for this episode. Next episode we will work on some road planning, I believe. That's what we're going to be doing next episode. Just some basic road planning for the world, because we don't really have any of that as of now. Let me see what is this road looking like. Okay, there's sort of an intersection here, and I don't know how this doesn't lead to anything, so I might just take this section out and extend it this way, and then this also connects. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this section, and then add some more detail to the other sections. Let's sweep all this out. Boom. Okay. So, what are we going to do? So before I do anything, I need to fix up this section. So these should be normal. And I think that will look good. Let's go ahead and remove this. Replace that. We'll be adding this and that to this. Now let's go ahead and smooth out this road. This portion is not going to be needed. So let's do this. Perfect, perfect. Get all those blocks out of the way. We're also going to focus on getting rid of some of this grass. And now we need to pave this. Bam, okay. Okay, so all this needs to grow into dirt, and then we will set this up into a roadway as well. I'm trying to plan out where everything else goes in my head, but we need to get rid of the sand as of first. So we're actually going to do this. Sort of do that. Let's see what we have over here. I believe this should be looking good now. This sort of pathway. Yep. Okay, this pathway looks good. So we're going to pay... is it paved? Is the word paved? We're going to make way for this road here. We're also going to remove... Okay, so the road sort of shifts right here. We're going to have to get rid of all this. We're going to have to get rid of these hay bales, at least move them out of the way. And this will not do for this lamppost. So let's do this. So So this will no longer be here. And this will no longer be here. Alright, so now we need to sort of shift this little roadway. First we're going to get rid of this though. So this is no longer needed. Okay, so I learned a little trick the other day with trapdoors, I believe. Also, we can just plant these hay bales like this. I think that looks good. Just sort of put it as a natural little beam there. That looks okay-ish, I guess. Trapdoors. How do I make a trapdoor once again? I believe it's like this. No, I was trying to think. Yes. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is sort of a technique I learned about while I was playing Minecraft. So I just press the trapdoor, and then I'm down in this like one area. And this is really great if you're trying to go under things, just like this. Now I just need to get rid of a bunch of these blocks, just to make sure it looks like clear that it's underneath. And this will look good. This will look good. This will be the first full house of our little build. I think this should look good. Yep, we can get rid of this now. And this should be how the houses look. So they're just going to be on sort of stilts. Just like that. I guess I'll add things like that as well. Yeah, actually that looks pretty dang good. I actually like that a lot. So that's how the houses are going to look. And I'm going to do this for essentially the whole entirety of the village. I'm just going to be working on this day and night pretty much. Also, let's clear out our inventory once again. It's really getting crowded over here. Just throw a bunch of dirt and stuff in there. We should grab those. Alright, let's go back over here. We're actually going to smooth out some of this as well before we do anything else. Let's smooth out some more land over here so we have some more dirt. Also, let's get rid of this. This grass is unnecessary for the village. It makes it look sort of dirty, and I don't really want a dirty look in the village. I want it all to be nice and clean, look as smooth as possible. So that's what we're really going for here. And we're also going to try to eliminate all differences. So sand is a big difference. Can't have sand in here. I also plan on covering up this cave. Where does this path go? Nowhere? I believe nowhere. We're gonna have to level all these paths, so we're gonna end up doing that sooner or later. But for now, we're just gonna leave them be, I guess. And once this path grows in, then we can change it. We can sort of shift it this way a bit. But let's go back over here. I don't believe this will have grown in yet. Nope. Okay, so let's do this. This path needs to be 100% straightened. So that's good. That's good. And we're out. We're out of stuff. Let's grab dirt from here. Let's eat a bit more. This is gonna be a big project to accomplish. Just all the roads, that will be a big accomplishment by itself. let's get rid of all the sand. It's not really needed. Is anything down here? Nope. Okay, let's get rid of all the sand. That's gonna need to grow. That's a problem. And we're gonna need more dirt. So let's go ahead and terraform a bit more. And all that falls. That's great. Alright. So we're gonna fill this in just like so. That's sort of weird. How that tapers out like that. Alright, let's go ahead. I guess this is probably going to be a big project for me off camera, just because how large this is. This is going to be a big project just considering how big the village is as well. So that's probably what a big part of it is going to be, me doing it off camera. But I'll try to check in as often as I can on camera for this, to make sure everything settles all nicely, and make sure you guys are checking in every once in a while with the village. This is probably going to be one of the bigger projects of the world. I've started so many mega projects and I haven't really finished them, and I'm really sad about that. But on the other hand, they do take a long time to make, and some of them I just need materials for, aka just the library. The library just needs the materials for now. Besides that, we're pretty much fine. Like what is it? The dam I can just do whenever I feel, but it's just so big that I just haven't really felt like doing it in a while. I want to get back on that project soon, so I'll definitely try to do that. But there's the big mega projects as of now. 30. Trying to make sure this doesn't break. Also, we're gonna have to go to sleep soon enough. I think we should be fine though for now, honestly. This should be regular. We're gonna have to wait for this to grow in. Besides that, everything looks pretty good. It's getting along. It's getting along. You know, this house looks pretty good. The other houses not so much, but we will get there sooner or later. And this, I don't know if you guys know, but I trapped that one villager here that one time, but he got killed, so he's not here any longer. So that's kind of rough. But again, I will be filling in torches in this area as well. It's just a matter of getting to it. So once that happens, then I will be doing that. But until next time, I believe that's all we're going to do. I might work on this project a little bit more. Probably not before tomorrow's episode, but tomorrow's episode will practically just be me enforcing roads, I believe. Or I might have another build ready for you guys. Not really sure, haven't made up my mind, but I will definitely be making a video tomorrow night and then one on Friday night, and then after that I will meet you back here on Wednesday. But that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's content. If you did, make sure to leave a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear feedback. If you guys have any builds for me to do, make sure to leave those in the comments as well, because I am pretty much out of ideas and I am open to all suggestions. So just let me know, and there's a good chance that I will build it. So until tomorrow, I'm Adam Webb, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.